Hi folks, Andrew here at Top Fitness Strategies. Welcome to the YouTube channel. If this is your first time here, or if you haven't done this yet, do the subscribe and the bell thing, like to get the subscriber base up a little bit here, so help me out a little bit, okay? Fantastic. Okay, hey, and if you're here, click on the link, got a free gift for you, all right? What more could you ask for there? Okay, so today what we're going to talk about is body weight versus regular weights exercises, like bench press and dumbbells and curls and things that you need weights for. Okay, I'm not, and just to make sure we're all on the same page here, and I'm looking to make sure everything's okay. Yeah, we'll make sure we're all on the same page here. I am not saying that one is better than the other. I'm a former musclehead, a meathead from in the gym. I'm a former gym rat, absolutely. Now, basically, it's mostly exclusively with body weight. With a little bit of a caveat, I do have some dumbbells that I use occasionally, but the most I lift is 25-pound dumbbells. And other than that, everything else is all body weight exercises. Okay. And once again, I'm not saying one is better than the other. It's just for my situation, it happens to work better. Now, one of the differences, and I guess you can put a check mark in the side of the body weight exercise here, form of exercise, form of workouts, however you want to look at it, is that it's cheaper because you already have your body. You don't need to buy any extra equipment if you don't want to. Maybe you want to buy a pull-up bar or get a pull-up bar somehow. And for legal purposes here, if you don't know how to put up a pull-up bar in your house, basement, gym, what have you, or if you've never done it before, please get a contractor or somebody that's familiar with how building structures work. You just don't want to screw something in the wall or the ceiling and think it's going to tape, because it does. It's not like that. So please get somebody that knows what they're doing, or at least ask them how to do it. Anybody worth anything that knows what they're doing will be more than happy to help you out. So make sure you do it safe, because if they don't, then they're just looking for a payday. So it's simple as that. Okay. And so convenient, because you already have it with you. And at the same token, it is cheaper. I guess this check mark goes into the body weight exercises as well. It is cheaper because, once again, you have your body with you and you don't have to buy a whole lot of equipment. Simple as that. Let's see here. Now, this one is debatable. And I say that because I've watched videos all over the place saying back and forth, which one gives you the most strength? A lot of people say that the weights will give you more strength because you can only lift as much strength as your body weight, versus the weights you can put more than what your body weight is on to bench press. So for bench press or anything, for instance, the bench press. My maximum bench press of all time is 340 pounds. I've never weighed 340 pounds. I've never come close to 340 pounds. But that's the weight I was able to push up. Now, on the other side of the coin of that, before that, I did that personal record. And this is a quick little story. My maximum was 325. And I was pushing and pushing and pushing and pushing to get more than that. I just couldn't get more than 325. Then I just left the weight room altogether. For different job purposes, I traveled across the country, lived in different places, and I couldn't get wrapped up into going to a gym. So I started doing at-home type workouts, a lot of body weight type workouts. And after about 5 or 6 years of doing this, I got challenged to a bench press. I said, okay, I'll try it, and ended up getting 340. So my debate is, even though you can get more weight at the gym to lift, my body weight only resulted in me lifting more or being stronger. Go figure it out. Now, if you want to look at it in terms of not really professional athletes, but athletic competition, you have the collegiate style of wrestling, not the WWE or anything of that sort, the collegiate style of wrestling, such as the Iowas, the Ohio States, like that. Those guys, maybe they go into the weight room, but not as much as they do throwing around another person's body and throwing around their own body. And those guys are strong. You definitely do not want to get in a grappling match with anybody of those. They will, those type of individuals will squeeze you and squeeze you hard. They're pretty strong, absolutely. So, which one is better for strength? choice is yours, and put a check mark on both columns. All right, I don't say one is better than the other at all. I think that they're equally as good. Depends on what you're wanting to do. Now, again, my channel focuses on people that are over 50 years old who want to live a fit and healthy lifestyle, basically want to look better, feel better, lose some weight. Getting your maximum bench press isn't a priority of how I teach things. And if you're 50 plus years old, chances are you're not going to go for overall, I want to get my max on my bench. You might. That's great if you do, but chances are you're not. You just want to look better, feel better, lose some weight, right? And the best way to do that. And so that's what I try to teach, and in hopes that what I give you is going to result in something that's going to make you happy. All right? So right now we're talking about body weight versus free weights or weightlifting stuff. All right? And I keep looking down my paper because I have a couple of notes I want to make sure I talk about. And I know most of these check marks are going toward the body weight exercises, but once again, that does not mean it's better. It just means that the categories that I'm focusing on, it's probably better in those categories. Make sense? Okay. And I think with the body weight, it's easier to set a goal to do something. For instance, and since I used the bench press before, I'll use it again at this point. Let's say you can do 10 push-ups, and let's say you can do 125 pounds on the bench press. I'm just throwing out numbers here. Now, is it more beneficial or what makes you happier? Let me ask it this way. If you can do 12 push-ups tomorrow instead of 10, or if you can lift 130 pounds on the bench press tomorrow versus 125 pounds. That's a toss-up as well. I think it's more convenient, and it's better for somebody to be able to do more push-ups. Better is not the right word. It's makes them happier to do more push-ups because they're in the comfort of their own home. Maybe they're intimidated by going to the gym to lift the weights, or maybe they don't have the partners to do it. Because if you're lifting your maximum at a gym, you better have a spotter with you. If not one, at least two spotters. When I did my 340 pounds, and just one time, by the way, and that's the last time I've ever benched, and I made sure there was a spotter on both sides, not just one. I wanted spots on both sides because I had no idea if I could even get up 200 pounds, let alone 340 pounds. I had no clue. I hadn't bench pressed in 5+ years. So that's my warning to you. If you go to a gym, make sure you have spotters. Okay, so body weight is cheaper, more convenient, and whether you can get more strength or not, it's up in the air. You got debates on both sides, and I think it's better. You can set goals and surpass those goals better with body weight. I know I'm putting all the check marks once again into the body weight category, but that does not mean I think it's better. That's just stuff that I'm throwing out there based on the categories that I'm using. All right. If you have other thoughts, please leave them in the comments, and I'll go from there. Again, if you're here for the first time, thank you for being here, and check out the links below and get your the free gift. Seven ways to slim without starving. Basically, it's in there for you. My gift to you. And subscribe. Do all that good jazz. And once again, leave a comment. And until next time, this is Andrew, Top Fitness Strategies. Ciao.